on WRMN. It's the talk of the town, so come on and listen now. It's Dino's Night Out on WRMN 1410.
Hey, I timed that just perfect, didn't I? Hey, welcome to another afternoon of Dino's Night Out. Every single Friday right here, 2 to 4. WRMN 1410, live in Studio 14 on 14 Douglas, downtown Elgin. Boy, like I told you earlier, if you were watching the Facebook feed, we have a treat for you out of this world. Another in-studio performance. I mean, one is better than the other, but you're going to love these people. I'm going to get my housekeeping done. A few things over here. As we all know, this show brought to you by our good friend Ron Onesti at the Arcada Theater, which is oshows.com. 105 East Main Street, right in St. Charles. Everybody knows where he's at. So he's got a couple things going on. Tonight, he's got, how do you say that, Geoff Tate's Operation Mind Cream, the final chapter. So, you know what? He's best known for his 30-plus years as the creative and driving force behind the progressive metal band Queensryche. That's how you say it, Queensryche. Since its inception at the helm, Queensryche has sold over 20 million albums worldwide and has performed in upwards of 50 countries. Thomas McCarthy also entertaining the audience in Europe and the U.S. With Fire and Water for years, but 2025 will see some career highlights as the release of Colors. So that's what's going on at the Arcada Theater, 105 East Main Street tonight. Tomorrow, they got the tribute to Toby Keith. Each and every one of those shows, they always dedicated to America, veterans, and first responders. Made in America is most authentic tribute to the big dog daddy himself, Mr. Toby Keith. Their 11-piece band recreates the energy, look, and feel of a Toby Keith concert. So that's pretty much what's going to be going on. I do want to give one quick shout out to our friends. It's the Latin American Motorcycle Association, the Llamas. This Easter extravaganza is this weekend from 11 to 3, April the 12th. And it's an Easter egg hunt, if you could imagine that, on Saturday over at the American Legion. And it's going to be a extravaganza, to say the least. With the cost of eggs, these folks are still putting on this great show. So I'm not going to push it any further. What we're going to do, we are now going to introduce our people to you who is inside this studio. We have live in the studio, Leaving Scarlet. And here we are. You can see the band members right here. Say hello, band members. Hello. I like that. And one more time. I have the mics on now.
Hello.
Hey, there we go. So directly to my left, if you're looking at the screen, it would be your left as well. That's Cindy. Obviously, she plays the guitar. That's the thing in front of her. She also has some nice vocals behind her. They all sing, each and every one of them. Jackie in the middle, she's the cool one. She plays the bass. And then we got Rick on the end, and Rick plays the old guitar. And each one of them are going to sing. So what we wanted to do was we wanted to do all the why they're here and all that type of stuff in a little while. But I will tell you, they're going to be performing at Newman's Corner Pub tomorrow. I think it starts at 6 p.m., and that's a show that's really going to be something. It's got a good cause. It's got a good reason. But we got a lot of time to talk. We got 2 hours today with these folks. You're going to hang around with us, aren't you guys?
Yeah. All right.
Beautiful. So you know what? You sure don't want to hear me. Let's hear this great band, Leaving Scarlet.
Ready? 1, 2, ready.
There's one in California who's been guessing my name, 'cause I can be a
a test, baby, that they never gotta keep. 1, 2, 3, they're gonna run back to me. They always wanna come, but they never wanna leave. Access, and they hold me like the girls who want me to make them and they won't let go. My access, and they hold me like the girls who want me to make them and they won't let go. Access, and One, two, three, gonna run back to me. Climbing over mountains, sailing overseas. 1, 2, 3, they're gonna run back to me. They always wanna come, they never wanna leave. My access, and like the girls who want me to make them they won't let go. Access, and they're holding me like the girls who want me to make them they won't let go. Access.
Hey. So what was the name of that song? 1, 2, 3?
X's and O's. That was your second choice.
Yeah, well, it's okay. I was close. I tried.
Good guess.
That sounded absolutely wonderful. Where did that song come from? I mean, what's the basis of that one, if
Well,
I
I'm
may?
not 100% sure, but I think from Louisiana, New Orleans.
Yeah?
These are all cover tunes, so
Yeah, they're
we're covering
cover
different
tunes.
artists today.
No, that's great. I mean,
That was Ellie King, right?
Yeah, okay.
great sound. I hope our listeners that are watching on YouTube are getting the full effect. It is a little difficult sometimes to, we've got, God knows, 6, 7, 8, 12 different chords going into just regular audio soundboard, and Dennis has this going on. Everybody's mic'd up. I think what we may have to do, Rick, you may have to talk in a little closer to that end mic if you can when you do your singing.
Sure.
I got you, peaked up a little bit higher so everyone will hear you. I think we're hearing you, but I just want to make sure we don't leave anybody out here. You guys got enough to drink? Take a few moments. Yeah. No,
I've got a tickle in my throat.
that's okay. No, this is absolutely wonderful. You guys are doing great. And I know you have quite a few different songs set up for us. So
We do.
what's the next song, the name of this, so I don't have to guess, of course.
It's the breakup song.
It is a breakup song.
And typically when we play this one live, I kind of dedicate it to all the lovely couples out there.
Oh, there you go. Well, you know what? Hey, hit it. Let's give it to everybody out there.
Right.
Everybody's been through a breakup here and there. How about it?
Yeah.
But and it's who's originated the song?
Greg Kidd,
Okay, great.
the Ken Band.
Yeah. All right. So what do you say? You want to just hit it? Let's do it.
Sure.
All right,
Alrighty.
folks. Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
Just out before. And now I'm staring at the bodies as they get across the floor. And then the band slows the tempo and the music gets down.
Excellent. Great job on
Thank you.
Thank you.
That sounds just like him, too. I gotta tell
Yeah,
you.
he does sound a lot like him.
Yeah, he's got the right timbre.
Yeah, no, excellent job. It's, everybody puts a lot of, well, they're a cover band and, they don't make their own songs and this and that. I've always said it, to me, the cover bands, and especially now with, especially rock and roll as old as they're all getting, right?
Yeah.
I mean, your cover bands are actually sounding more like they used to sound at their peaks because you were trying to replicate and duplicate what you have from either a recording
Oh,
or
yeah.
memory, if you remember
Yeah,
that far
very
back.
interesting,
I
yeah.
do. You folks are a little younger, so younger than me, but it's a lot to perform. And I'm looking on this song. You guys weren't reading off of any sheets of paper or looking for the lyrics or anything like that. You guys just have these in your head. That's pretty good. I mean,
Mostly.
Well, so yeah, we need help
Once in a while.
occasionally.
there's a lot of
Yeah.
times how many different songs do you
Oh, we have
folks
over
play?
100 songs that
So
we.
how do you remember them?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, and we do have iPads that help us, keep
Yeah.
on track. But
Cheat sheets.
most
That's
of
not
the
cheating.
time,
That's getting to know. You ought to see all the stuff I got here to ask you the right questions and push
Yeah.
the right buttons. It's not easy.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, especially when you're running the board and trying to tune in. And like I said, thank God we had Dennis and Matt connecting you all up with all the sound.
they were
They did a
awesome.
great
Aren't they
job.
something
They
over
were
here?
really,
Oh, yeah.
really.
Yeah, we're
Excellent.
We're really proud of our station here because we do stuff like this, and this means, so much to us. Not only to our morning show host, Susie C. Sue Castle.
We love her.
Oh, isn't she
Yes,
something?
in fact, we're playing at Newman's tomorrow night,
That's
and
right.
we're
That's
going to
what
be
this is all
celebrating
about.
Susie C's birthday.
Right.
So come out and celebrate with us. She's awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of people there. There's
Yeah.
gonna be a lot of
It's gonna be a fun-
celebrity
it's a-
bartenders.
It's a party.
Yeah.
Yes.
Surrounding mayors.
Exactly.
We have Mary Kay from Burlington. Michael Reed's going to be there from Hampshire. Guy Zamboni from Gilbert's. I always get the town mixed up where he's from. And then our guy, the guy that was helping you get set up, Matt McNeil, who has the Out to Lunch show here. His birthday was just the other week, so he's going to do the same thing. So we're all going to show up in full force. You'll have the whole WRMN crew there around
That's
watching,
right.
rooting you guys
We're all
on.
going to order martinis
Let's do it. I'm not a big. I'm a doers of. They don't have no scotch in that bar.
after we
Can
play.
you believe it? The last time I was there for the chili, I said, "Well, I'll have a doers and soda." Oh, we don't have scotch, so I guess I have to bring some.
Bring your own.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
it's one of those.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm sure.
Just kidding.
Yeah, Jeff will take care of that. He'll have it ahead of time. But anyhow, listen. What's our next song we're going to hear?
We're going to do a Cranberries tune called Zombie.
Oh, good, Zombie. Okay. I think we should get right to it.
Okay.
At the bottom of the hour, if your song isn't done, just for those watching, we'll let it still play out on the YouTube side. But as far as the antenna, because we do both. Right now, anybody that's listening to us on WRMN 1410, they're listening to it on the blowtorch, as they call it, or on the stick, the antenna. So you're hearing all of this live. But we also have it archived by playing it on YouTube. So you'll be able to tune in and check this show out later, which I'm sure everybody's going to want to. And another thing we have, we also take phone calls over here at 847-931-1410. 847-931-1410. If you want to ask the band a little something, please call in. You're welcome to do so. The first hour, I think we're going to play most music, and then we'll sit down and get to know each and every one of these folks. And then we have even a video, if I'm able to pull that off the right way. Their drummer wasn't able to make it because you're looking at 3 of 4. And if I go back to the screen here real quick, this is their band right here. And each band member is important.
That's right.
And when they don't have it, and it's Randy is the drummer, and he's on a flight. Where's he coming from? Canada? Did I hear?
Newfoundland.
Newfoundland. I thought it was Canada or something. But he had some kind of bag of something he was toting around. So, but we'll play that in just a little bit. So let's
All
get to
right.
let's get on over to our next song. And what's our next song going to be? You already
This
told me
is
one.
Zombie.
Zombie. All right, here we go, folks.
1, 2, ready, and. mistaken. You see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they are crying with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In their head, they are crying. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, Another mother's breaking heart is taking over. When violence causes silence, we must be mistaken. It's the same old thing since 1916. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are crying. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie.
Hey, how was that? Right on time, too, because we got our playout music over here.
Oh, yeah.
This is WRMN 1410 Live right here in Studio 14. And we have Leaving Scarlet over here. So tune in, wait for these couple of messages, and we'll be back in just a few short. Dino of Dino's Night Out.
This is WRMN News.
Hello, I'm Dennis Green. Investigators are trying to figure out what caused the sightseeing helicopter to seemingly break apart in midair, crashing into the Hudson River in New York City on Thursday. News Nation's Rich McHugh has more.
The NTSB has taken over. They're on scene this morning trying to get to the bottom of what happened. But an aviation lawyer and former Marine Corps helicopter pilot tells News Nation that looking at the video of the crash seems to show a catastrophic mechanical failures to blame that the pilot did not have a chance to save the helicopter with 6 people aboard.
The AP reports there were 6 people aboard the Bell 206 helicopter. Agustin Escobar, an executive with the tech company Siemens from Spain, his wife, their 3 young children, and the pilot were all killed in the crash. The U.S. government is being ordered to facilitate a return of a man that was mistakenly deported. News Nation's Elizabeth Vargas has the details.
The U.S. Supreme Court has ordered the Trump administration to bring Kilmar Abrego Garcia back to the United States. This is all after the Department of Justice admitted in court filings that it accidentally sent him, along with hundreds of gang members, to a notorious mega prison in his home country of El Salvador. Now, Garcia is a Salvadoran citizen, but he is not a member of a gang. He fled El Salvador to get away from the gangs.
He had never been charged with a crime here in the United States. For WRMN News, I'm Dennis Green. Make sure to catch the WRMN Morning Show every Monday through Friday starting at 6 a.m. and continue our live local coverage until 6 p.m.
WRMN News, produced in Studio 14 by the River Media Network.
This is Larry Jones, and I'd like to talk to you about my bank, American Eagle Bank in South Elgin. Has your bank changed names in the last 10 years? Is your bank another faceless branch with headquarters in another city? Are you tired of earning next to nothing on your savings account or certificates of deposit? Or does your personal banker treat you like a stranger? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you're ready for a new banking experience, and American Eagle is the place for you. American Eagle is a locally owned independent bank that's rooted in the community, and American Eagle customers are greeted by name and treated with the respect that they deserve. American Eagle has an innovative program, Eagle Savings, that teaches your children to save while earning prizes and rewards. American Eagle offers great rates on certificates of deposit. My bank is located in South Elgin on Randall Road between the Target and Caputo's and is open Monday through Saturday. Give them a call at 847-742-7400, and a real person will answer the phone. American Eagle Bank, a place where you matter.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. This afternoon, mostly sunny with a high near 54. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 33. Tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high near 60. Tomorrow night, mostly cloudy with a low around 45. Sunday, mostly cloudy with a high near 67. Currently, it is 52 with mainly clear skies. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Working as a dedicated Fidelity advisor, I always ask, what's important to you? I'll look at those priorities and goals alongside your full financial picture to build a comprehensive plan designed to help grow and protect your wealth. With proactive portfolio insights and an eye on taxes, I'm here to help you make the most of your money. I'm Laura Maxwell, and I'm a dedicated Fidelity advisor. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Dino's Night Out on WRMN. It's the talk of the town, so come on and listen now. It's Dino's Night Out on WRMN 1410.
Hey, and we're back to Dino's Night Out. You're listening right here, WRMN 1410. Ordinarily, you know, I just love this song, everybody, so I play it. But I'm not going to play it so long today, especially when we have some great guests inside the studio over here. I couldn't do that to them. Leaving Scarlet is still in here. We've got a couple of phone calls over here. We're going to get those knocked out as well. And then they've agreed to play some more songs. I've been getting some text messages that everybody loves what they're hearing. So, you know what we're going to do? You folks ready for a phone call? All right, let's do that. We're going to move over to a phone call now. And let me push that right over here. Hey, you're on WRMN. Who do we got on the phone?
My name is Dave from Hoffman Estates.
Hey, Dave.
I just want to say it's sounding great on the radio. Just love Leaving Scarlet. But I do have a question for him. What song do they like to play the most?
I think we all have a different answer for that one.
I thought that might be puzzling.
Yeah, take a stab at it. What do you like? What type of music do you like playing?
Okay, well, I'm going to say I'm a Heart fan. So either Magic Man, Barracuda.
Okay.
I know I gave 2 answers.
That's okay. You're entitled to 2. What about you, Jackie?
Well, I really like doing the hard things. I like promoting the girl rock, but I also really like it when people get up and dance and we can incorporate people in from the audience and stuff. So I really kind of like Rick sings Sympathy for the Devil, and we get people up doing tambourine and stuff, and we love it when people play cowbell, and so it's that's probably my
little
favorite.
interaction, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Rick? What's your?
Mine kind of changes as we pick up new songs. As we learn, I'm more excited to play the new ones and see what the energy we get coming back is.
Yeah. Does that answer your question, caller?
Good answer. Thanks, Dave.
All right. Well, listen. Thank you very much for calling. We got 2 more, folks. Hold on. Here we go. Hey, caller. You're on WRMN. Who do we got here?
Hi, Dino. How are you, brother?
Hey.
This is Nando. I'm actually used to co-work with Rick there at Kester and Illinois Tool Works back in my day. I don't know if you remember me, Rick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then back in the day, I kid you not, when you said about the tambourines, I remember Rick pointed us out, and my little daughter and myself went up to the stage over there at Danny's Pizza, and we played with you guys at the tambourine, so that was a great moment. So, yeah, there's a lot of interaction with the band, so great gig. You know, I love the way it sounds, and I think I do like one when you guys play the Barracuda song, and then when Rick goes solo with his guitar play, when he freestyles a little bit here and there.
Excellent.
All right.
Well, listen, we thank you very much for calling in. We got one more caller.
Rick, you take care, brother. It was good to hear your voice, and you keep doing the good work, you guys. Living Scarlet, okay?
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. Hey, you guys are going to know this voice as soon as you hear her. Go ahead, caller. You're on the line.
Well, hello, everybody.
Is that Susie C?
It is definitely Susie C on the line.
Awesome.
Oh, it's so good to watch you guys on the TV in the studio. I can't wait for tomorrow night. I'm so happy that you guys are going to come and play.
It's going to be a rocking party, I think.
We are excited, and we start at 8 o'clock?
Start at 8 o'clock, and we're going to make lots and lots of money for Megan.
Awesome.
Isn't that great? Hey, Sue, say a little bit about, what the funds are being raised for those who haven't been listening or probably paying attention.
For everybody who hasn't listened before, every year on my birthday, I do a birthday tip donation extravaganza. And I can call it an extravaganza because it's my birthday.
That's it.
Yeah. So what we do is we have all the different guest bartenders with me all night long. We ask everybody to tip us heavily, and we donate every dime that comes in. I typically can raise about $2,000, $2,500. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow night. I'm hoping at least that much. And the young lady who needs the service animal, he's a seizure dog. And her seizure dog that she has now has to retire. He's getting older. And so it's like $25,000 for a seizure dog.
Excellent.
So, and her dog she has now has saved her life multiple times.
Now, that's not a basset, is it, Sue?
It's not a basset.
Okay.
They're typically, wouldn't that be good
Wouldn't
to
that
have
be
a service
something?
basset?
Sure. Yeah, they're out there.
Yeah, that would be awesome. And Dino, I hear you're coming out tomorrow.
Going to be out there. Jeannie told me I had to come out, so we're going to come out.
Absolutely. We're going to tip Matt McNeil. I think he is bartending at 7.
Oh, is that what time he's coming on? Okay.
I think it's 7. I have my list at home, but yep.
We got the
So we're
3
gonna have
mayors that are
so
going to
many
be there.
guests.
Mary Kay
Actually,
from Burlington.
4.
Oh, 4. Who else?
Guy Zambetti is bringing a surprise. It might be Amber from Pingree.
Oh, okay.
Because Tim from Huntley is not available tomorrow night. So
I didn't know about Amber. Oh, I'm glad you told me that.
yeah, so it might be Amber. We don't know. It's a surprise, but yeah, we're going to have so much fun and make so much money, and it's just such a celebration. And I do this every year because I'm so blessed.
Well,
every year.
Right.
It is always fun at Newman's, even when it's not a special celebration. We love
Oh,
playing
you guys
Newman's.
rock, and you guys rock the house. Like, if you think they sound good in studio, wait till they can, because it's such a small space, they can't really let loose. Dean will be blown out the window.
Yeah, we'll
But
love
when they're
I love it.
when they're here and they can let loose, they're even better than what you're hearing now.
Sounds great. We got couple more callers here, Sue. So
All right, you
thanks
go
for
let
calling
everybody
in.
else talk, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.
Yes,
All
thank
right,
you for the
looking
explanation.
forward to it.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Sue. Okay, we got 2 more callers, and we're going to get back to some music.
All right.
All right, who do we have on the line now? You're at WRMN.
It's George Rollins.
Hey, George.
Great band, great sound, great energy, great enthusiasm. I've been trying to see Leaving Scarlet for probably 5 years. Every time they post something on Facebook, I always put interested. Something always comes up. I promise you, tomorrow night, nothing will come up. I will be at Newman's. It's a great cause, and I get to hear this great band live and in person. And Jackie and Cindy know their quasi biggest fan promoter, Linda Bettino, has been a friend of mine since we were 15 years old.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a
We went to
double
school with
blessing.
Linda.
Yes, and I was a couple of years ahead of you, but so did I.
So we figure you can come tomorrow to Newman's, and then since you're in the area, you can also come to Danny's the week after, because we're playing Danny's on Saturday,
right down the block.
26th. So
Yeah, I know,
hopefully
and
we'll
I've
see
seen
you
videos of
twice.
you from Danny's, yeah, absolutely. Well, you'll absolutely see me tomorrow night. Absolutely. I will introduce myself. Dean, what time are you getting there?
I'm sure I'll be there by 6. So I look forward to seeing you then, George.
Maybe you could be my date.
Yeah, hey, that sounds good with me. Come on
Thanks,
my air.
George. Thank you, George.
Okay, good.
Talk
Thank
to you later, George.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah, we got 2 more, and here we go. Go ahead. This is Diane. Hello.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Dad. This is Heather Olson. This is Rick's daughter. Just wanted to call and say hi, Cindy. Hi, Jackie. You guys look amazing.
Thanks for calling.
Yeah, of course. I'll fly up and come to the show at Newman's tomorrow. You guys look like rock stars. You sound good. You look good. And I always love watching you guys.
And how about this
thank
time
you.
for what a great cause, huh?
Yeah, incredible, incredible.
All right, we'll look forward to seeing you
I'm
tomorrow.
going to hop off so they can go play.
All right, we're going to hear another song. So one more caller, then we're going to get back to the music. Thanks for calling in. Hey, you're on WRMN.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. This is Nick Sanzeri calling in.
Hi, Nick Sanzeri.
Hi, Nick. Hi, Nick.
Hey, guys. How are you? I just wanted to call a longtime friend of the band. I've seen them play many times and seen them evolve greatly over the years and even take over my gig at Newman. So that's great, you know. Couldn't happen with a nicer bunch of people.
Oh, thanks.
Isn't that nice?
So,
They don't have their headphones on, so I have to put the in-studio
Yeah.
speaker on. So sorry about the feedback.
yeah. Well, Nick, you're an awesome musician too, and you're playing the circuit everywhere. So we really appreciate you calling in and giving
Who's
us
Nick
a
with?
shout out. He's a solo artist.
solo act.
Amazing guy, amazing bassist.
You should have him on. He's
Well, let's
great.
do it. Hey, Nick, I'm going to get the information from the gang over here. Maybe you'd like to come on our show.
Yeah, I would love to. I would love to. And, yeah, every time I have a night off, which isn't often, I check to see where, you know, Leaving Scarlet is. And I always enjoy hearing them. They're always adding new songs and even adding new drummers from time to time. But I don't think I've seen Randy yet, but I think you guys have settled on a really good lineup here. And a lot of energy and enthusiasm, and yeah, you know I'm a big fan.
Well, come on out tomorrow. I got a drink. First drink's on me, okay?
Well, that's really nice. Yeah, I won't be able to make it tomorrow because, yeah, I'm playing myself. But on that rare occasion, you know, when the planets align, when I'm off and they're playing, yeah, you definitely might see me.
Sounds great. Thank you very much for calling in.
Thanks.
Thanks,
All
Nick.
right,
I know they
you guys.
appreciate the support.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, what do you guys think? It's 45. Yeah, we got at least 1 or 2 songs we could sneak in here before the top of the hour.
Sure.
So let's get right to the music again. Listen, callers, thank you very much for calling in. You know, when you get a band like this, Leaving Scarlet, and you get other musicians that are calling in, giving their praise and their accolades, that's got to tell you something about this group. I knew they were kind of special when they said, you know what, we're going to help out this young lady. We want to make sure that Megan gets what she needs, you know, to get that service animal. So let's get right back to the music. Here we are, Leaving Scarlet.
wanted to be your weekend lover. Only wanna be some kind of friend. Hey, baby, never kissed you from another. Such a shame our friendship had to end. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. I only wanna see you walking in the purple rain. And you know, I know, times I'm changing. It's time to try for something good. That means you too. Say you wanna leave out. Can't seem to make the night. You better hold it. Let me guide you through the purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. I wanna see you in the purple rain.
Hey, how about that? That was that one I know. That was Purple Rain from Johnny Cash, right? I'm only playing. Yeah, Prince. That was a great rendition, to be honest with you.
Thank you.
You know, again,
Thank
when you
you.
say different people cover, you cover your own certain way. You add your own little flair, your ups, your down. I kind of like that. That was really, really nice. Really good.
A lot of times
Appreciate
when
that.
you have a girl, singing a guy's song, you're allowed to kind of have your own take on it, and you make it your own, and that's
Sounds
part of
good.
the fun of covering
Well,
other songs.
Cindy, you did a good job.
Thank you very
All right,
much.
we got another quick phone call, then we're going to do another song, then we're going to be at the top of the hour. So here we are, caller, here on WRMN. Go ahead. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
I'm just calling to say that I'm crazy about this band.
Aren't they great?
I have seen them,
Thank you.
yes, many, many times. And I love the songs they sing. I love rock and roll. And I especially love the one guitar player. But I would recommend them coming out to see anyone. My name's Maureen. I'm calling from Chicago.
Hey, how you like that?
Thank you.
Well, listen,
Thank you.
it's a bit of a trip to get out to Newman's, but it's well worth the
It
drive.
is.
So why don't you come on out if you can, huh?
I will. Thank you so much.
We'd love to see
Thank
you
you,
there.
Maureen.
All right, thanks for the
Thank you.
call.
All right.
Man, love to hear that. How about that, guys? Wasn't that a nice call?
Everybody's
Bye-bye.
being so nice.
Thank you.
Very
Yeah,
sweet.
A lot of great callers, a lot of great comments. We'll get to those in just a
Yeah.
little bit. So thank you very much for calling.
They're so good. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, let's squeeze that one song in before we hit our top of the hour. I'm not rushing you, but I want to make sure that we, people get their ears full over
Yeah,
here.
which one do you want to
So
do?
I don't know, what do you got?
We got mine? Oh, okay.
Everybody's getting a chance over here.
It's your turn to sing. My life is still trying to get up that great big hill for a destination. I realized quickly when I knew I should, the world was made up of this brotherhood of man, or whatever that means. And so it hurts sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out. What's in my head now? Feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream to the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say, hey, yeah, 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 yeah. I say, hey, what's going on? And I said, hey, I said, hey, what's going on? I pray every single day for a revolution. So I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out. What's in my head now? Feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, I said, hey, what's going on? And I said, I wake up in the morning and I step outside and I say, yeah, I say, what's going on? Hey, in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath. Yeah, I say, hey, what's going on? And my life is still trying to get up that great big hill for a destination. Thank you, Casey Jackie.
Absolutely awesome, guys. Wonderful.
you.
You gonna play that tomorrow night?
Yes, we will.
Oh, I hope you do.
We'll be
Yeah,
playing all these.
That's a
for
great
sure.
one.
And more. And get your dancing shoes on because we're going to boogie.
You know how to get them out to dance, too.
All
huh?
right.
That's what I want to hear. Listen, we're going to take one more call, and then I think it'll be time for the top of the hour break. So let's see if I can time this right. So here we go. Go ahead, caller. You're on WRMN.
Thank you. I'm enjoying your music very, very much. It's very upbeat. But I do have a question for you. How did you come up with the name of your band?
She can't answer you yet. Everybody's
That's a
asking.
good question, and we're going to cover that, and stay tuned.
Yeah, at the next hour, you're going to hear just how they came up with that name and what it's all about. So you're just going to have to stay tuned, okay?
Okay.
Anything else?
you.
Rita always does that. She'll call in, ask a quick question. Okay, that's all. I'm done. Thank you. All right. Thanks for calling, Rita. And listen, all the callers, thank you. Look at that. Did I time this out perfect? Or did I time this
You're
out?
a pro.
I don't know. We're getting there. When you're around people, it makes you look better. When you're around professional people, you got to be professional. So that's what's bringing it out of me. Listen, you are listening to Dino's Night Out. And a lot of people want to know, hey, how the heck did you get that name, Leaving Scarlet? Well, you're just going to have to wait to the top of the hour, catch the news, and tune on right back. WRMN 1410 or the YouTube. And you can still ask questions. 847-931-1410. Dino's Night Out. Catch you on the other side.
You said you'd never buy your kid candy from the checkout aisle. Or forget extra diapers. And never give in to a meltdown. You'd never lick your thumb to clean their face. Never let them have too much screen time. And never bribe them for just one more bite. You say you'd never let them out in public without their hair brushed. Never, ever become a minivan mom. And you'd never give them your phone for a quiet dinner.
Calling boss work phone.
So when you say you'd never leave your child in a hot car, no, it can happen. Cars get hot fast, and kids can be at risk in temperatures as low as 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Never happens. Before you leave the car, always stop, look, lock. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 3 o'clock.
This is WRMN News.
Hello, I'm Dennis Green. Investigators are trying to figure out what caused the sightseeing helicopter to seemingly break apart in midair, crashing into the Hudson River in New York City on Thursday. News Nation's Rich McHugh has more.
The NTSB has taken over. They're on scene this morning trying to get to the bottom of what happened. But an aviation lawyer and former Marine Corps helicopter pilot tells News Nation that looking at the video of the crash seems to show a catastrophic mechanical failures to blame, that the pilot did not have a chance to save the helicopter with 6 people aboard.
The AP reports there were 6 people aboard the Bell 206 helicopter. Agustin Escobar, an executive with the tech company Siemens from Spain, his wife, their 3 young children, and the pilot were all killed in the crash. The U.S. government is being ordered to facilitate a return of a man that was mistakenly deported. News Nation's Elizabeth Vargas has the details.
The U.S. Supreme Court has ordered the Trump administration to bring Kilmar Abrego Garcia back to the United States. This is all after the Department of Justice admitted in court filings that it accidentally sent him, along with hundreds of gang members, to a notorious mega prison in his home country of El Salvador. Now, Garcia is a Salvadoran citizen, but he is not a member of a gang. He fled El Salvador to flee, get away from the gangs.
He had never been charged with a crime here in the United States. For WRMN News, I'm Dennis Green. Make sure to catch the WRMN Morning Show every Monday through Friday starting at 6 a.m. and continue our live local coverage until 6 p.m.
WRMN News, produced in Studio 14 by the River Media Network.
With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Prevnar. 3 Chicago women have been charged following a daring theft at the Nike Well Collective in downtown Naperville. It happened on Wednesday afternoon. 2 suspects entered the store, grabbed 20 clothing items, and fled to a car driven by a third accomplice. Despite Naperville police officers' attempt to stop them, the suspects did evade capture for a time until a Chicago Police Department helicopter identified them, and they were arrested. Amaya Shannon and Shawanda Outlaw face felony burglary and retail theft charges alongside their driver, Martasia Barney. Elgin's initiative to house homeless individuals at Lexington Inn and Suites will continue through September, courtesy of a $418,000 state grant. The funding backs the Elgin Unsheltered Pilot Program, as reported by City Manager Rick Kozol. The Illinois State Supreme Court has rejected a Republican challenge to the 2021 legislative redistricting. The court's Democratic majority concluded the Republicans delayed too long in bringing their legal challenge, citing a lack of prompt attention. With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Listen up, fellow Gen Xers. Elizabeth Banks here. The recommended age for pneumococcal pneumonia vaccination has been lowered to 50 and older, even if you're healthy. It's up to us to lead the way. We've done this before. Music videos, fanny packs, even the World Wide Web. Let's do it again and get vaccinated, because we're at over 6 times greater risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Gen X, this is our shot. Visit vaxassist.com and schedule a vaccine today. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Are you a victim of the timeshare trap and think there's no way out? I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, the original timeshare cancellation expert. And I'm here to tell you that there is a way out. All you need to do is give my office a call. I will send you a timeshare exit information kit absolutely free, explaining how the timeshare industry works and your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free info kit. Call 800-894-3737. That's 800-894-3737.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. This afternoon, mostly sunny with a high near 54. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 33. Tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high near 60. Tomorrow night, mostly cloudy with a low around 45. Sunday, mostly cloudy with a high near 67. Currently, it is 52 with mainly clear skies. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Working as a dedicated Fidelity advisor, I always ask, what's important to you? I'll look at those priorities and goals alongside your full financial picture to build a comprehensive plan designed to help grow and protect your wealth. With proactive portfolio insights and an eye on taxes, I'm here to help you make the most of your money. I'm Laura Maxwell, and I'm a dedicated Fidelity advisor. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Businesses come in all shapes and sizes. Integrity doesn't. For more than a century, the Better Business Bureau has set the standards for how businesses should operate honestly and ethically. So when you're looking for a business you can trust, check to see who's BBB accredited and who isn't. Always choose the better business. Look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. That's why it's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
My mom has taken up going to the park to practice yoga.
My dad's going to a club, but not a book club, a salsa club.
Finding new hobbies comes with age.
My mom has started getting lost and not knowing where she's going.
Becoming lost or disoriented doesn't. Confusion with time or place may be a sign of Alzheimer's. An early diagnosis can help improve the quality of life for your loved one. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Dino's Night Out on WRMN. It's the talk of the town, so come on and listen now. It's Dino's Night Out on WRMN 1410. on WRMN. It's the talk of the town. So come on and listen now. It's Dino's Night Out on WRMN 14.
Hey, we are back to WRMN 1410 Live right here. Another session of Dino's Night Out in our second hour. Everybody knows I love playing that song, but this time we were stalling a little bit because we had to get all the seats and everybody where they belong, because now everyone's sitting down, had to roll up chords. You know, they're their own roadies today. Don't have nobody playing roadie out there other than Dennis, and I picked up a chord or two too, and Matt was out there. But hey, here's our guests. We are back, and it's everybody stayed in the same spot. Oh, thank you very much. So we got Cindy, we got Jackie, we got Rick, and also right on the end, there's my partner over there. His name is Matt McNeil. How's everybody doing over here? We doing okay, everybody?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah. What a performance. All I could say is just that. What a performance. You guys, gals, guys, does it bother you when I say it like that? Okay, no. A lot of people, what do you mean, Kara? Well, I got to tell you, it was a performance and a half. You know,
Thank you. Well, thank you.
It really was. I am so looking forward to tomorrow. I think it's, and everybody that called in, oh my gosh, all these different people. In fact, look what it is. We got 2 callers right now. Awesome. Should we take some phone calls?
Yeah. Sure.
And then pretty soon we're going to tell everybody how we got to the name of Leaving Scarlet. Okay.
It's a mystery.
Boy, I know the suspense is killing everyone. So, hey, hang tight. We're going to take a phone call over here. And who do we have? Go ahead, caller. You're on WRMN.
Hi, my name's Erin. I am one of the most common groupies to follow this lovely band. I can't explain enough how much fun I have when I'm with these people. But I do want to mention my favorite part about this band is their ability to make everybody in the room feel included when they're singing, and the way that they touch the souls of the room, the people in the room, is just it's remarkable. And I've felt that several times in the many performances that I witnessed. And I know, too, that many other people have also felt the exact same way. So I just I'm actually at work right now, but I'm right down the street. I'm right down the street, actually, from the radio station.
Well, come on in and say hi. We'll get you on the microphone. You can say hi to everybody. You're welcome. Come on.
Well, Erin, actually, it's a secret that I'm doing this right now.
Well, Erin, we consider it a real honor to play music and entertain people, and so as part of that honor is to make sure we include everybody so that they're all partying with us. That's my goal as a performer, and I think we all have that same drive as to, it's one big party, and we want you all to have fun. You've got so many choices, on a Saturday night. You could go.
Oh my God, how many different
There's
bands
so many things that you could be doing, and we're so just happy that everyone comes out and hears us. And
so that's Erin on the phone?
That's Erin.
So Erin, I guess what you're witnessing is their passion for what they do, right? I mean,
100%.
Okay, those are true performers. These are people that aren't just, dressing up, trying to make $1, a couple gigs here and there. They're doing this because it's love of the art, I would say. And I could tell by watching them. We have a lot of people lately have been coming into our studio. And, a lot of the questions are always the same questions, but you could see the people with the humility. We've had some great acts in here, and usually when you get into our studio, that's kind of like the criteria, because I do the checking out who's coming in, who's not. This come in with great credibility. Sue Castle said, hey, these people are awesome. That was already, 4 notches up. And then I got to talk to Jackie a little bit, and she was telling me what was going to happen. Gave me all a host of photos and that. You could tell that these are people that are doing this just out of this is what they like. So that's a great testament. I'm glad that you said that about them. Anybody want to say anything else to Erin?
Well, we just really appreciate Erin coming all the time, and we do have a blast when we're together.
Beautiful. Got another phone call, guys.
Looking forward to tomorrow.
Yep. Erin, the offer is still good. You want to come on down? You can sneak on the mic. Everyone's welcome here at WRMN, okay?
Okay.
All right. We'll
Thanks,
talk to you
guys.
later. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Aaron.
Bye.
Okay. And I'm not going to, I could see the name on this one. The other one I couldn't. So go ahead, caller. You're on WRMN along with Leaving Scarlet.
Hi, everybody. This is Cheryl, and I am a very long-time fan of Leaving Scarlet for many reasons. These are wonderful people, good people, and they're great musicians. And just like Aaron said, they make everybody feel a part of the party when they're performing, not only getting people up on stage, but just encouraging everybody to get out and dance. So, it's always fun, and I'm always really sore when after I get out there, right?
And you are a runner.
Right. Oh, those were the old days. But I'm calling with a kudos and a question.
Okay.
So kudos to the St. Patrick's Day performance at Keith's Reef.
Oh,
I haven't, unfortunately, been to see you guys as regularly as I wanted to, but we stopped in. The place was packed. Everybody was having so much fun. Just you guys, it's not a big stage. The place was packed. Everybody was having so much fun. It was the most fun I've had on St. Patrick's Day, and it was due to the music and just the energy from these guys. They're awesome. So that was my kudos. And then my question is, when is your first performance outside this year? Do you guys have anything booked where you're going to be performing outside?
Labor
Day weekend. We're playing
Johnsburg.
Backyard Bar
and Marina.
It's gonna be
is that Memorial Day weekend?
Yes.
Yes.
It's Monday, May 26th.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
Can't
it's
wait.
going
You
to
guys
be
are great out there.
beautiful there. They have nice food, good food. So come out and have a great weekend on the water.
First outdoor event, right?
Yeah.
Outdoor events are a lot of fun, aren't they?
So
They
much.
are.
Yeah. A little bit more louder music, a lot more people there.
Yeah.
Kind of get you going.
Yeah, and it's sun. It's nice to have the breeze, going through the stage.
Oh,
and-
yeah, it's got to be, right? All right, Cheryl.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Thank you very
so
much for calling.
One more kudos is they do a lot of the, their performances. They really support like just charitable foundations, whether it be for, I don't know. I just trying to think back. Either it's Toys for Tots or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much
Shelter
of that.
in Elgin. Yeah.
Yeah, right. And such goodness. So keep rocking, you guys.
Oh, thank you,
Cheryl.
Thank you, Cheryl.
All right, I got to get back to work. Take care, everyone.
Bye.
And we have a couple other people. You know Veronica Page?
Yes.
Okay. She called in on the text line. Heather Olson, what does it say? Let's go Leaving Scarlet and look at those rock stars. And Veronica Page again had a few more comments. George, he's really dying to know what the heck is going on. What's it say? Reading that. Okay. So we have a couple of people there. Then Mark Ellis says, Dino's Night Out. LOL. I say we rename this to Matt's Money Hour. Hey, we could do that. No problem at all.
That's money. All right.
We'll take it. But
We all need money now.
Oh my God! Who doesn't need a dollar?
Always.
So you know what? Let's get to some of these questions that we do want to ask. But the one that everybody's asking, how did you get the name
Leaving
Leaving
Scarlet.
Scarlet?
Well, yeah. Cindy and I have been in bands for a very long time. And, back in the 90s, it wasn't always so friendly to have female musicians in some of these clubs. So, we had some rough patches where we had to, fight for our right to party, whatever. And so with this band, Rick joined the band about, 15 years ago, and everything just clicked. We were best friends. We travel together. He treats us as equals, and we all respect each other and work so well together. And just really, truly, we love each other. And now Randy, our new drummer, also, well, not new drummer. He's been with us now years. But so Randy is part of that, too. We all just communicate well, and we have fun together. And so when we were naming the band, it was kind of inspired by the book, The Scarlet Letter, where the girl had to wear the A, and
Right.
and we've left that. This band has left that. There's no
all about
animosity.
equality.
We are all one in the band,
Excellent.
and it's leaving Scarlet. We
And
love
that's why they call you a group. A group is one, right?
That's right.
That's
you guys
right.
may be three. You may have individual talents, individual things that each one could do a little better than the other, or not even better than the other, just a little different expertise or spin onto it. But the fact of what you're saying is leave that behind. Let's go forward. Let's be one. Let's be great. Let's be together. Right? That's wonderful.
Yes.
I'm all for that.
And the minute we met him, we knew it was
You knew
all,
this was-
it
this
was
was the
it
guy?
was meant to be. That's right.
Yeah. And so, well, that's pretty awesome. How long have you folks been together now?
15 years.
Wow. It's been that long,
It
huh?
has. It has.
Wow. The same four?
The three of us.
The
Three of you. Okay.
And then, but Randy's been with us for quite a while now too.
Okay.
He's just rounded out the span so perfectly. It's a driving force.
He brings so much.
Oh yeah.
You know what I do have? Is it a good time to play that video from him?
Oh yeah. We wish you were here right now.
Yes, we do.
Right. Let me get this over. He had made this video earlier today, and Jackie, you sent it to me, right?
I
Yes.
did.
Okay. So if I did this right, and Matt taught me right, when we give the new naming rights to Matt over here, let's see if this worked out pretty good. What did I do wrong, Matt?
I hope you are enjoying the time with.
We're going to do that over. Here we go.
Hey, everybody. This is Randy, the drummer from Leaving Scarlet. And I hope you are enjoying the time with Cindy, Jackie, and Rick. I'm sorry I'm not able to be there. I'm actually flying home from Canada. I have my Tim Hortons donuts to prove it. And but I'm super excited to be able to be at Newman's Pub tomorrow night in Hampshire. I hope you all can come out and see us. We can't wait to rock.
Hey.
Yeah.
And there you have it. How about it, huh?
Randy.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, so I thought I heard that he was coming from Canada, but where was he originally?
Before that,
Newfoundland.
Newfoundland, right? So that's where he was.
With the Newfies.
Yeah, the Newfies. That's a different area, isn't it?
It is.
A little
Pretty
bit.
rugged area.
Yeah, that manly stuff. Yeah. Is that where Randy is from? Is he from Newfoundland?
No, he was there for work.
Algonquin, actually.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, we're giving him too much credit, then. We'll take it. If you're listening, Randy, we just took it away from you, pal.
Randy's from Algonquin. He's also a part of Fleet 17, who also supports us. So we want to give a shout out to Fleet 17 for always coming to our shows, and especially Keith's Reef and some of the wonderful places we play on the water.
Well, that's nice,
Yeah.
huh? One of the things that I've been discovering by doing a lot of different interviews with a lot of different bands, which I've been privileged to do, once you're a musician and you are what you are, and like you're leaving Scarlet behind, you're just now another musician, which is good. You'd like to be that, just another musician. You don't want to be, oh, yeah, that's that girl singer.
Right.
She does okay. But now you're a musician, and you're talking about this Fleet 17 and Randy coming along, and you were telling me too, Rick, that you played with Rick Lindy in the Wild Ones
Well,
a while ago, but
no. Rick is a good personal friend.
I take it back then.
My mother taught him organ and piano.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
So I've known him since we were children.
Oh, I got you. But the fact that I was trying to get to is, if they needed a fill-in, or if they needed a seat to a drummer or a bass player, or whatever, because of your talent, you're all able to fit in.
Exactly.
And it seems like everybody kind of gets along pretty good in this industry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right. So it's a small, and I would think too, it's a a lot of the bad mouthing going on and this and that. It's a smaller industry and a smaller group. I think everybody kind of holds together pretty good from what I've seen. I've never seen one band talk bad about another one. And look at you, you're talking about Fleet 17. How neat is that? That should be very flattering to everybody.
We really try to support each other. In fact, at Rock House the other day, what was the show, Jackie? Do you remember the name of it?
80s.
Big 80s.
Yeah.
Big 80s.
Metal Jam. But everybody, or different people from different bands, would get up and play together. And it was a really, really wonderful feeling to support each other, people from different bands. And
Bob
It was
Koza.
really neat. Bob
Koza
Koza.
puts that together, and it's once a month now at Rock House, and it's just so much fun. You sign up, and you just go play with other musicians.
Oh, that's
and
neat.
Bring your instruments, and
Well,
yeah.
like, remember, and again, maybe not member, but years ago, at least when I was listening to different bands, they were more intimate, smaller settings. And what you're speaking of is like jam sessions. You know, a couple guys will get something playing. And, these were the big stars that were doing this type of stuff in small little clubs, wherever they were. Maybe they were touring a certain area, and then they pop into some, I don't know, little 2-4-piece band being played.
Yeah.
And they say, "Hey, aren't you so-and-so?" Yeah, I am. And so they'd sit down with these guys, and now, you're jamming with some pretty heavy-duty stars.
Right.
And it's just kind of a cool feeling, right? And then like yourselves, all from the same group and the same industry, that's got to be a good feeling, right?
Yes.
You like doing that, Cindy?
Yeah.
Is that one of your favorites or what?
Sure.
Yeah? I'll take that.
I'll take it.
Yeah, go ahead. What about you? Is this something, at least for you, Rick, is that something you're comfortable with? hopping in?
Absolutely. I've been doing it my whole life.
Yeah, so this is your rock and roll. This is it, huh?
Well, Rick played in the Marine Corps band.
Oh, no
I was a
kidding.
Marine for
So,
6.5 years.
Yeah, he's
God bless you. Thank you
performed
for
in
the
what
service.
Brazil and Japan, and so he's Philippines. He's played all over.
I have.
So, you have. So
That's pretty neat stuff, right? So, Matt, listen, tomorrow you're going to be out there, and you're going to be one of the bartenders while this little crew over here is going to be playing all types of different music. What do you think of that?
So I'm really excited about it. So what it is Newman's Corner Pub for birthdays. They allow, if you want to sign up, you can do an hour of bartending. Now, I've never done bartending at all in my life, so this is going to be quite an interesting experience. But I'm going to be there tomorrow at 6 o'clock, and it should be fun. I think it's going to be a really great time.
it'll be awesome, and we'll order something easy for you.
Okay.
Can of beer.
A can of beer. That
Right.
sounds good. Yeah. I
Well-
think it's going to be fun to do all that mixing, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I know Matt knows how to do a rum and coke pretty good.
All right.
On his birthday, we had introduced Matt to. In fact, it was on his birthday we did that chili cook-off. We were over at Newman's, and remember I was telling you they didn't have scotch. I didn't know that, so I was drinking a rum and coke with Matt, and that was a pretty good time, wouldn't you say, Matt?
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
All the different chilies that you could try. There were like, I don't even know. There was like maybe a total of like 9 or 10 different chilies. Yeah. They were all good. I liked every single one of them. There wasn't a single one that I didn't like.
Was it a contest, a cook-off?
Yeah. Yeah, we all put a little something in there.
Competition.
Yeah, it's fun. You got to do that. Nothing compared to the competition of you folks, but yeah, no, this is really what you've put together. For this, it's really it's a benefit, and they're going to be benefiting Megan, and we've talked about it several times now. Do any of you know Megan? At least,
I don't think so.
no. Okay, I'm just curious.
We trust Susan.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of times you get put into different charities, or hey, we got this cause or that cause. But I tell you what, you can't ask for a better cause to get a service animal for somebody who needs it. And my understanding is she has the seizures. And I mean, a lot has to go into teaching that dog, what.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How would
It's amazing.
I mean, they have that sixth sense, because my golden doodle, my little honey, she could always tell when I'm not feeling good. She'll stay right by my side or help me when I got to get up if I can't get up right. But they seem to know something a little different than we do. So I imagine that's extensive training, especially when you're talking seizures. So there must be something that tips just before they go into that, and they're able to get them the help that they need. So whether you folks realize it or not, I mean, such gratitude to what you're doing by helping out this lovely lady, Megan, to get that service animal. I mean, that's really something. I mean, you should all feel very, very proud of that, I can't say enough about it. Sue brought up this thing. She says, oh, I always do this thing at the bar, and, all the tips go to some type of a charity. I says, okay, that sounds good. And then she's expanded it. And they got some great people coming up over there. They've got, now I'm understanding, Amber from Pingery Grove, if I got the town right. I know Mike Reed will be there, mayor of Hampshire. Mary Kay, great lady, wonderful lady. In fact, she made me some Irish soda bread. She's from Burlington. Oh, it was really good, too. And then Guy Zambetti, I was calling him Zamboni. What a bony I am. You know, like the Zamboni that cleans the ice. But I know it's Zambetti. But Mike Reed always calls him that sometimes. So I said, okay. And he's the mayor over there in Gilbert's. And then, of course, Matt, our guy right around in the next to you folks, he'll be one of the guest bartenders as well. So it's going to be a fun night. Like I said, we're going to have all of us are going to be coming by there. I know you're going to have a packed house because it's gotten a lot of publicity, and I think it's just going to be a great evening. So what's going to be the opening song? What are we going to expect for an opening? Is it a secret, or can you tell us your playlist a little bit here?
Well, we're going to do Rock You Like a Hurricane by Scorpions.
All right. Scorpions. Yeah. I saw them at the Rockford Speedway. You remember them years ago?
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Well, I don't know how old you are, but I'll tell you what, I saw them. Who else did I see? The Scorpions, and who else there at the same time?
I'm sure Cheap Trick.
Exactly who it was. Mm-hmm. Cheap Trick was there, too. Man, what a concert that was. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I drove, so I wasn't drinking or nothing. But all my buddy, we were firemen at the time.
Oh, nice.
So we did nothing but had a good time every day of our life. When we were off shift, boom, we always found a concert to go to. But that was a lot of fun. So that's going to be the opening song, huh?
Yes. Yep.
And then what after that? What do you think? Give us a little preview. People want to know what's going to be coming here.
Okay, then we do Kryptonite.
Kryptonite.
By
Three Doors
Down. Okay. And then Are You Going to Go My Way?
If you want me to, sure. I'm easy to go. Of course we do.
Yeah. By Lenny Kravitz.
Okay.
And then Pat Benatar, and then a Heart song.
Oh, I like Heart. You guys enjoy doing that, you were saying,
yes.
right?
And then
Amy Winehouse.
Amy Winehouse.
Oh, my God. She just got inducted into that...
Hall of Fame?
Yeah, some type of Hall of Fame. What a shame. She passed so soon.
Oh, yes. Terrible.
A lot of pressure on her. That's what this industry does to a lot of people. You know, the fame and the demand from so many different people. Go here. So, you know, you got to stick around for a little bit longer. We got to hit, this is the bottom of the hour break. So this is where the people hear the weather and everything else. Everybody, we are here. We are blessed to be with Living Scarlet. We already know what that means and why that it's named the way it is. And we have Cindy, Jackie, and Rick. Randy, you saw him pipe in. And we got our very own WRMN guy, Matt McNeil, who's going to be one of the guest bartenders. So, we want you to go over to Newman's. And that's coming up in the very near future. That's tomorrow. 6 o'clock, the doors open. So please, make a point of coming there. It's for a good cause. It's for Megan. She's going to get another service animal. And we'll see you in just a little bit. So please, stay tuned. And we'll be back right after these short messages.
With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Cintas. The Indian Prairie School District 204 School Board has greenlit a 3.9% salary increase for administrative and non-bargaining employees for the next school year. This comes as part of the board's most recent school board decision. Employees benefiting from the raise include registered nurses, occupational therapists, administrative assistants, and various tech and HR support staff. The latest Naperville Police Department arrest report has been released, including incidents involving a 45-year-old man from Mendota charged with improper turn and driving on a suspended license, and a 23-year-old woman from Shorewood arrested on an unspecified warrant. In Naperville, a decision regarding the city's energy future is causing significant debate. The Public Utilities Advisory Board has narrowly voted 4-3 to recommend renewing their contract with the Illinois Municipal Energy Agency. The 20-year extension keeps Naperville tied to the coal-heavy electricity provider despite environmental concerns. However, the decision is not final. Naperville City Council will make the ultimate call. With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Working as a dedicated Fidelity advisor, I always ask, what's important to you? I'll look at those priorities and goals alongside your full financial picture to build a comprehensive plan designed to help grow and protect your wealth. With proactive portfolio insights and an eye on taxes, I'm here to help you make the most of your money. I'm Laura Maxwell, and I'm a dedicated Fidelity advisor. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Okay, raise your hand if you want to make your life a little bit easier. Great. Now raise your other hand if you like to be comfortable. Perfect. Now that you have both hands raised, imagine putting on your shoes. And that, folks, right there is your answer to an easier, more comfortable life. Go hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins. This is footwear you don't need your hands to put on. They can be raised in the air, and you can just step it and go. Why don't you experience what people can't stop talking about? Life-changing Skechers Slip-ins. Get your Slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
Do you own an annuity, either fixed rate, indexed, or variable? Are you paying high fees and getting low returns? If so, Annuity General would like you to have this free book to learn the pitfalls and mistakes of buying an annuity. The Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers contains the little-known truths about annuities, like how to help reduce your fees and increase retirement income. And it's free. That's right, free. As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report just for calling. We researched over 1,000 annuities and summarized rates and benefits from financially strong insurers. You get Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers and the Annuity Rate Report, both absolutely free for calling Annuity General today. Hurry, supplies are limited. Call now.
800-760-1845. 800-760-1845. 800-760-1845. That's 800-760-1845.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. This afternoon, mostly sunny with a high near 54. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 32. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 61. A slight chance of rain showers after 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 46. Currently, it is 53 with clear skies. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Dino's Night Out on WRMN. It's the talk of the town, so come on and listen now. It's Dino's Night Out on WRMN 1410.
Hey, and we are back. Dino's Night Out, right here, WRMN 1410. And we are having a great day. We are here with Leaving Scarlet. We're at Studio 14. The door's open. We've been playing rock and roll music for the first hour, and maybe a little bit toward the end, too. And we've got some real type celebrities in this place over here. All right? I mean, we got the real chatty Kathy over here, Cindy. I've been purposely picking on her, and yeah, see, she's sharp. She knows what's up. But I was really doing that on purpose because I really wasn't getting a whole lot out of her. You know, she wasn't saying a whole lot. So I said, well, we're going to fix this. We're going to make sure that we break her out of her shell, because I tell you, when you watch her perform, there ain't nobody bashful behind that microphone, because you're banging them out. I mean, you're hitting them chords. I don't know, a chord from God knows what. I mean, you know, the guitar and everything like that. But I know you're hitting the right ones, and you really did. You sounded great. So I'm going to leave you alone for a little bit, Cindy. And you said that Jackie talks too much. I thought that's what you said. Oh, isn't that what you said? So, you know, well, maybe not too much. But you know what? Someone's got to do it. Look at me. You can't shut me up. You put one of these in front of me, leg out. It was like, oh, shoot, I got people in the studio. So, well, let's hear it. Come on. Let's hear what you got to say.
Okay, so we're blessed to have an artist, fantastic artist in the band, and Jackie does all our artwork. And she's just amazing. She does all our flyers, all our drum head logos and
graphics.
And, on the website, she
anything
does all
graphic,
of it.
that's Jackie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I try. Well, you could take that a different way. Maybe.
Well, that's a graphic. No,
Well,
But anyway,
we
so
weren't talking about those pictures you showed me earlier. Hey, secret's good with me. Don't worry,
I'm
Cindy.
not responsible.
I know nothing.
Good answer, Rick. All right. Well, is there anything else you wanted to say about that?
Nope.
You go from yeah. She goes, I don't want to say nothing. I have to pull every word out of her, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you had no idea how long it took me to get to that last break, right? Because that's look who I'm talking to. But that's okay. Let's go to Jackie. Jackie, you like to say a few things or two, don't you?
Oh, I'll talk.
Yeah,
of course,
well,
I'll talk.
there you go.
What the audience may or may not know about Cindy is she marched in the Guardsmen Drum and Bugle Corps, and she's an amazing percussionist as well. And if you come out tomorrow night, or if you come to Danny's a week from tomorrow night, Danny's on Douglas, she'll have her full percussion set up, and she and Randy, our drummer, do drum duets. And so it's something that makes our band pretty unique as well.
They're having a full percussion setup. Not a lot of them do that, right?
Right, and they talk back and forth using their instruments and have a whole conversation in their songs. So it's
neat.
Really fun to see. And
You're there next weekend?
we're at Danny's next weekend.
All right. I'm going to have to check schedules. Maybe we'll get out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Danny always has a lot of nice acts over there.
Yeah, great stage, awesome
Huge stage,
pizza,
isn't it?
awesome pizza. Yeah, go there for the pizza.
That's one of our favorites over here. Yeah. So, since you're the one that's been talking, the type of music that you play, I know we've asked that, but is this type of music what you like to play all the time? Is this type of rock, this era? I mean, because you said you like to get people out dancing. So dancing to this type of music or what?
Our first set is kind of designed to be rockier and more performance-based, because usually when people first come out, they're not quite ready to dance the night away. And our second set is very dancey. Rick sings funky music, and we do a disco medley and do some slow songs for people to dance. And then
a couple belly rubbers here and there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's my kind of music.
And then,
when you can't dance like you used to, your
Right.
body doesn't cooperate, you go right to the belly rubbers.
that's right. And so we have a wide variety of music. We like to say we have something for everybody, so that
We cover so many different decades.
Yeah.
and types of music. Country, we got some country. We
Country and Western?
Carrie
And Western,
Underwood
right.
and
Bruno Mars and Donna Summers.
Oh,
and
really?
yeah. So
To Nirvana and then
Bon Jovi.
Rolling Stones.
No kidding.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
I like that. Yeah, you got to have a variety. And it's like everybody that comes here, and again, same question they always hear me ask, but I imagine you're reading your crowd. I know you have your playlist because Cindy already gave it to us, and some of the songs anyhow. Is that right? Mm-hmm. Okay. And, but you have to read that crowd. You have to see, has that crowd been there maybe 3-4 hours before you, and now you're coming on and you got to get up to their speed? Or is it like, yeah, okay, we're here, and you have to get them amped up to your music?
That's when we do Highway to Hell.
That's the one?
Yeah.
I like that song.
that's right.
Yeah.
When they still got energy. It's
But it's always about reading the crowd, would it not be?
It is.
Yeah?
It is, and playing to them.
Yeah.
If you get that figured out, it's cake.
Yeah. And what do you think, though, as far as like your type of music, is what you're playing is what you like, plus the variety that you
I like our
incorporate?
variety because, I mean, we're so versatile.
Yeah.
With everybody being able to sing, it's such a different dynamic than you would normally see from a band who has one vocalist and then another harmony vocal.
And Randy being the drummer that he is. Drummer's a real important part. I mean, that's what isn't that your rhythm guy?
Oh, yeah.
Or is it the bass players?
absolutely. No, Randy keeps us all together, and
He actually marched in a drum and bugle corps as well. It was the Madison Scouts. And so that's why he really fit us well, because we kind of communicate in the same way, and, it just seemed to be a good fit.
Well, you communicated through the drum part.
Through the drum parts.
Because you really don't talk
Yeah.
much, Cindy. You're that quiet one. We got to keep an eye on you.
I know.
Why is that?
oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
Everybody out there is like rolling their eyes right
They
now.
are.
They know her.
Okay, so you're on good behavior.
She's on
I
good
get it.
Exactly.
So if I wasn't on the air, you'd be able to talk to me the way you
Be your
want to
best
talk
friend,
to.
yeah.
Now I get it. Well, that's me. You see, right here, I bite the insides of my jaws here, my cheeks. It's difficult. But, I've never sworn on the radio yet. And I thought
Good
for
job.
sure, well, if you knew my vocabulary and the way I kind of express myself sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm right there with you.
My girl. I knew Cindy, we were connected. I knew it was something. I know that's what it was. That happens. You know what I mean? Hey, everybody gets a little, agitated here and there, right?
Animated.
Hey, I like that. I've been called that before. What about you, Cindy?
Never.
Never? No. Not with the dialogue, anyhow. No. Maybe when you're yourself off the air. But that's okay. This is really a treat, everybody. We still have the phone lines open, 847-931-1410. Matt, you're over there awful quiet. We just fixed your microphone up now.
I know, thank you for fixing the microphone.
That's okay.
So what I want to ask is, when it comes to different genres of music, what, as a group, do you all like the best genre-wise, and individually, what do you personally like the best when it comes to genre of different musics? Is there one that you kind of connect to a little bit more, or is it kind of we love all the genres equally, or is there something that even maybe from childhood, what are your favorite genres of music that might have kind of woven in with how you play today?
That was a lot of questions there. That was a lot all at once, wasn't it? Go ahead.
Well, I think we're all influenced by the Beatles for sure.
Oh, nice.
But I personally like rock and roll, classic rock. But I like to dance. I like to, I like disco. Did I say the word?
Oh, you know what? Nobody liked it better than me.
But it's fun
That
to
was
dance
my
to.
thing.
That
Oh,
was
you're always right.
Yeah,
But go ahead.
right,
Yeah, I loved
exactly.
it. I love that music.
But I like, drum corps music. I love horns. I really like a lot. And that's what makes it fun with this band, because we'll try anything. It might not work out. We might cut it later, but we're willing to. I mean, we do 25 or 6-4 by Chicago. I have a synth pedal, and I'm able to get the horn sounds. So it's not exactly like them, but it's good, So,
We just had the Chicago Experiencer. You've heard of them before?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And boy, oh boy, nothing like them horn sections,
Yeah.
huh? And if
Well-
you're able to reproduce that, make sure you play that tomorrow, because I want to hear that one.
well, yeah,
Okay.
it'll be there. And Rick does a fantastic solo on that.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah,
Great.
so it's really I think we do it pretty well.
Yeah. Oh, we're looking forward to that.
Not a lot of cover bands pull that one off.
No, that's a difficult one.
It is.
Yeah. Matt, did you have any other questions you want to throw out here?
Oh my goodness.
Because we're going to take a quick
Well,
break, and I
I
just
have to
want to see
say,
if you
I
want
do
to
like.
get one
I
in.
love the outfits. I like it. I like the style. I'm the same way too, where I'm like I wear a lot of dark colors. So was that something that you all decided together, or was it kind of individual?
Black is slimming.
Yes, I totally agree.
Who you telling? I'm wearing the blue because you don't see the whole me. I look like a funeral director my whole life. What's he doing? I'm wearing black. He must be a funeral director. No, but it is. Matt, that's a good observation. Black is good, but the black is rock and roll too, right or wrong? You know what I mean?
It is.
You could
Yes.
throw a purple in there, or even if you're wearing the old, again, back to my days, the jean jackets and what have you,
Yeah.
and even the jeans. But that wasn't it. This is where it's at. The way you, and this is how you dress at your performance.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
See how great that is. Comfortable, relaxed, yet all put together very nicely.
Well, thank you.
I like that. Hey, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take
Thank
a
you,
quick
Matt.
break.
Of course.
Yeah, isn't that something how he picks up on that stuff? That's our guy, man.
It's the artistic side in me. I
That's
guess.
okay. Hey, let it live, man. You're with a bunch of artists right now.
I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back in just a few short moments. We'll be back with Leaving Scarlet. I was going to say something else. Leaving Scarlet with the big talker, Cindy. We're going to have Jackie, the quiet one, and Rick, the safe guy. He doesn't say nothing out of line. He's right in the middle. Chris, you're outnumbered.
Switzerland.
I usually keep
Yeah.
the peace.
That's okay. All right. We'll be back right after this, folks.
At Britain's Touchless Car Wash, they know life gets busy. That's why they're here 24/7 to keep your car looking spotless, fast, and easy. Their advanced brush-free wash technology delivers a sparkling clean without a single scratch, because they treat your car like it's their own. Here's the best part. Right now, you can get a free car wash just for joining their text club. It's simple. Just text BRITT to 30400, and your first wash is on them. Britain's Touchless Car Wash has 2 convenient locations, 1923 Larkin Avenue in Elgin and 555 Willow in West Dundee. They're proud to keep your car clean while giving back to our community. Text BRITT to 30400. That's BRITT to 30400. Now for your free car wash, and see why Britain's Touchless Car Wash is the fast, gentle, and reliable choice.
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably knew that. Problem is, you also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. So if you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
What's the best way to get rid of a timeshare that you don't want? Call the Timeshare Exit Hotline. We're a group of attorneys that help customers legally exit their timeshares. It's an easy process. We guarantee results or you pay nothing. Exit your timeshare today. Call now.
800-890-5957. 800-890-5957. That's 800-890-5957.
If you turned 65 recently like me, it's important you find a Medicare Advantage plan that gives you the coverage you're looking for. But finding one can be difficult. The best thing I did, and I suggest you do the same, is call a licensed insurance agent and let them walk you through your Medicare Advantage plan options. There are so many benefits you have access to, so make the call now and let the representatives explain everything to you. Our licensed insurance agents can offer you a variety of Medicare Advantage plans. Plus, the call is free, the information is free, and there's no obligation to enroll. We're here to make it easy for you to select a Medicare Advantage plan that may work for your needs. Finding a Medicare Advantage plan can be easy if you do what I did. Make a quick call right now to learn more. Thank you.
800-433-3082. 800-433-3082. 800-433-3082. That's 800-433-3082.
And we are back to Dino's Night Out, right here, Studio 14. Set the stage earlier, sunshiny day. It's going to be nice and warm, I understand. And what is it out here right now? It's in its 50s, I think, is what last night I saw on the thermometer. Going to be a nice weekend. We got some great people inside the studio leaving Scarlet. And we got Cindy, we got Jackie, and we got Rick, and we got Matt McNeil. So we've been talking about a nice benefit that's going to be going on over at Newman's Corner Pub, and that's located at 1000 State Street. 1000 State Street in Hampshire, Illinois. And what this is, it's a birthday extravaganza, and I guess that's the way Susie C. calls it. Here, let me put that up on here for everybody. It's her birthday, so she can do what she wants to do. This is right on the corner of 72 and State Street, Newman's Corner Pub. And she has done this for several years. The tips that she makes for the evening, she gives them to a charity, some type of a non-for-profit group. And this particular time, she has a good friend. Her name is Megan. And Megan is in need of a service dog. Excuse me. She's in need of a service dog. So all the good people that are going to be coming up, that's a good song too from Yes. Oh, that's a real good song. But all the good people that are going to be making donations and are going to want to help out, they're going to be helping out a good friend. Her name is Megan, and she's going to get that service pet. And some of the people that are going to be there, You're going to have Matt McNeil, our own Ryan Seacrest, we call him over here, because he's at all the different events. We're going to have Mike Reed, the mayor from Hampshire, Mary Kay from Burlington, Guy Zambetti from Gilbert's, and now I'm hearing Amber from Peanery Grove. So it's going to be a extravaganza. It's just like what Sue was calling it. So we're looking forward to all of this. And, you know, leaving Scarlet, you guys have been around for some time, 15 years, if I recall what you told me. I know the drummer's been around 5-6 years, but the three of you all together for 15 years, that's pretty cool. So I know if anybody, and I've been getting some cool things, wow, listen to them, boy, are they great, I want to hear them. Well, first place you go is Newman's tomorrow. And then they're going to be right down the block from us on this street right here, right outside the window. That's Douglas Avenue. We're 14, and Danny's on Douglas is right on the corner. I don't even know what the heck street that is over there. Yeah, it could be, right by the library. Kimball and Douglas. And what time is that show? 8 o'clock show. But you want to find out their schedule, and we're going to talk to Jackie in a minute. She could read some of the events that they have. But it's go to Leaving Scarlet, both common spelling, Leaving Scarlet, SCARLET.com. And you'll be able to see all the events that they're playing at. And I'm going to check out a few. So, Jackie, tell us just a little bit, what are the different events that you're going to be playing? And I know you're not just in Illinois. I know you're not just in the Fox River Valley, Wisconsin, Indiana. Any other states you play?
This summer it's going to be Wisconsin. We've got 2 shows
Nice.
in the Koshkonong area.
Fort Atkinson.
Fort
Common
Atkinson.
spelling.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And actually May 3rd, we're in Streamwood, and we're playing at the Chicago Loop. And that's
Okay.
going to be Rick's birthday bash.
Oh, nice.
So come out and
21
help us
again.
celebrate
Isn't that
Rick's
fun, huh?
birthday. Exactly.
I
We're-
still wish to be the age, even if you doubled it. Don't worry. But go ahead.
And then
Where
we're
else?
playing Rookies in Elgin. And, thanks to Joy DeMarco and Bob Koza that book a lot of these events for us, because we really appreciate their help in, filling out our schedule.
Nice.
We're going to play the Backyard Bar and Marina, and that's in
Johnsburg.
Johnsburg. Thank you. Oops.
You're still in.
Oh, this fell.
Yeah, don't pay no attention to that. We bunch it up so people don't trip on it when they're getting in and out.
A mere flesh wound.
Yeah, that's all.
And then we're playing Keef's Reef a couple times this summer, which is right on the Fox River, and it's awesome.
And that's an outdoor event?
It's so much
and
fun.
it's so
They've
much
got-
fun.
It is
You
fun.
overlook the river, and their food is awesome. Then we're playing Wisconsin, the Lily Pad, and then we're playing Diamond Jim's a couple times this summer.
Oh, that'll be fun.
So look us up, because Diamond Jim's right in Dundee. So local people, you can come out and party outside in their beautiful beer garden. It's stunning, and they've really done a lot to make it look really nice. And
They have.
Yes.
it's a great party place.
What was that other outdoor when the one woman was asking? The other outdoor event?
Well, we're playing Petite's Lakeview Campground.
Oh, okay.
And that's in Wisconsin.
The lily pad up there.
And then the
Our first outdoor gig is the Backyard Bar and
That's the one you were talking
and
about.
Marina.
yes,
And Marina.
so cool.
Yeah, so if your ship comes in, that's the place to go,
Yes.
right?
Right.
We also have a giant Halloween party,
And when is
it's
that?
going to be at Bar Down Sports Grill in Hoffman Estates, and everybody dresses up, and we have contests.
I want to say that's the
And-
26th this
Yeah.
year, right?
Yes.
25th, Saturday the 25th.
Oh.
Yes, very
Halloween
close.
out here is always, wouldn't you say, Matt? A nightmare.
Oh,
nightmare
the
on
Nightmare
State Street?
right,
Yeah.
right.
Chicago
Nightmare on
Street.
Chicago
Chicago
Street. I don't know if
Street.
it's
Yep.
the same weekend, but
I hope
because
not.
I hope not too. Because
We'd love to have you guys
that's-
come on out here.
Oh, we'd love to
Oh,
play here too.
that would
I
be
mean,
awesome.
We're
we'd
trying
love to play in
we're
Elgin.
trying to work on before the Halloween party. We're going to talk to the city fathers to see about getting a permit doing a little block party. over
That
here.
would be so
awesome.
much
And we would love to
fun.
have you folks,
Keep us
Rick
in mind.
Lindy out
Yes,
here.
keep us-
I mean, we have so many different people that have been on here. And with Ron Onesti's help, we can just
Oh, yeah.
jam-packed everybody.
Yeah.
And with the way I see everyone getting along, I think that could be a lot of fun.
Oh, it would be.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be
great.
good? So could we count on you if we do something like that?
Absolutely.
Oh,
we would
God.
love to
We
work
look-
with Ron Winesti, too.
That'd be
'cause
great. We
he's
look forward to it.
incredible.
So, your drummer not being here, Randy, I just want to talk about Randy for just a few minutes. We want to leave him out over here. So that's his picture right there. I just showed up for those watching on the YouTube. And he does that percussion stuff too, right? So him and Cindy, we're going to expect to see them kind of next to each other when they're set up on Danny's on Douglas.
Absolutely.
They square off, and it's a battle.
Oh, yeah?
It's really good.
Okay.
It's exciting.
We're going to have to check that out. But I hope he gets home safely. He was in Canada, I guess, when he made a little stop off and sent you that little clip. But, before we go, because we're running out of time very, very fast. Time went quick, didn't it, Cindy?
It did.
Yeah, Cindy says, oh, what the heck are we going to do for 2 hours? I said, well, you just relax and go
I
along.
can't talk for
Yeah.
2 hours,
Yeah.
can I?
You did a good job.
I beg to differ.
Yeah, she did a good job. Well, you played for a good hour for Cry All You did a wonderful job there.
Thank you.
Thank
But anything you want to leave us with, Cindy? Make it brief. No, go ahead. She's going to anyhow. Hurry up, because
Thank you for listening, everyone, and hope to see you out there.
Shout out to Adele and Sharon, too, because they're always supporting the band and taking photos and helping post our pictures. So.
And Diane and Scott
Diane
as well.
and Scott, yeah, Dave, and I mean, there's so many people we could thank right now, but we appreciate everybody who.
Rick, what about you?
Thank you, everybody, for checking us out today. Thank you, Dino.
Yes,
glad to be here.
Thank you very much.
And Matt, you got the last word over here, buddy, before I close this out.
Don't miss out on this great event. I'm going to be there at Newman's Corner Pub, your new favorite spot with your new favorite band. Tune in.
Let's party.
It's going to be great.
See you tomorrow, everyone.
I think this is going to be a great event. You don't want to miss it. And that's going to be at Newman's tomorrow. All right, you've been listening to Dino's Night Out right here on 1410. WRMN. Oh, look at that. How cool is this?
Let me tell you a story
Living
about
Scarlet.
Bill. Bill was a normal guy in his 50s. He had back surgery about 2 years ago. Bill was in a lot of pain. He dealt with his pain by taking the Percocets his doctor prescribed for him. Bill took more